Alright, sounds like we're back. Howdy, howdy, Forza J here. We are here in Goiânia, flight over to Sao Paulo. Boys, how you doing, man? Thanks. Thanks for the, Dusk, how you doing, Dusk? Thanks for the compliments, Goizes. How you doing, man? Thanks for the, for answering my question the other day. This guy who fly the XP, he wanted to know more about that, and it's cool. A cool answer for flight into like smaller airfields where airliners is not possible. The airport specifically we're flying into it's fit for ATR, so that'll be fit very well. So anyways, it's gonna be the first day. I just did a quick flight around the airport earlier today. Speaking of which, there's a Challenger in there. Is that you? Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on this. Import our flight plan. Flight plan's already filed. Have to restart my computer. That's looking good. Oh. Alright, so we've got new menus here, so that's nice. Formation Bravo, 2300 Zulu, expect procedure. RMP Whiskey Runway 14, landing 14, departing 14, position level 75, 70 at 6, visibility 10, few 40, 22, 15, 10, 10, 21. So that's good to go. With that, let's go ahead and get our external power on. I get a 23, 27.3, 27.6, and we'll get the batteries on as well. Cruise supply, ground control, and CPR test. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, you did? How about flaps down? Is there such thing? Would it help? So we got the strobes on auto, nav is on. We do auto for that arm and test. We don't need you, thank you. Always looking good. Let's bring it back down. And let's do an APU fire test. Good stuff. Engine 1. Awesome. Engine 2. I have noticed some differences on the aircraft so far. I wouldn't be able to list all the changes, even though I went over it, but alright, we're good to go on here. Go ahead and clear that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This hearing, sounds more like a hearing test. There we go. When I don't hear that, that might be a problem. Dusk, it was Innsbruck. Actually, I can do it dry, but a little rain and no-go. Oh, wow. Nice. Or not, but it's pretty cool, though. Alright, constraint, and let's do nav and 80. Page that. 1021. I'm noticing some minor differences here and there. Very nice. Let's go here. Okay, we're good on there. Alright, we'll be talking to... we got ground 217, delivery 2105. 217, 2105. So 217 is gonna go here. I noticed a difference in the collars here. Lots of little and big things changed. 2105.
Ciente, confirma o indicativo Fox Sierra Bravo no 095.
I'm actually glad that my stream wasn't working earlier, because it was really busy in here. 2345 215, we're good on there. Awesome. Alright.
095 taxia via Alfa Bravo, me chama na barra quando pronto.
We're good through August
Que eu
6th.
vou cortando, Frank.
Taxia via Alfa Bravo, me chama lá. Corrijo, pode monitorar a frequência da torre 118 decimal 7, chama lá a torre quando pronta, boa.
Gente, vamos até Alfa Bravo, vamos até na torre. Então,
Initialize.
118 decimal 7, o Nazaré não.
320 Ah! Hey, Lufthansa 454. How are you, man? That's awesome.
Tente aguarde.
Hello, hello.
Obrigado.
Golf Oscar. Okay, so alternating Campinas. 1 hour 7 minutes.
Aguarde.
It's looking good. What do we got here? Tango Alpha Mike or Charlie Juliet 100. We're burning a lot of virtual fuel today. Let's see what we got.
Negativo, aguarde.
Top of climb 53. Yep, need that. Align and confirm.
94707 Victor Mike at Sibian, please.
Get out of the way.
Police information Bravo for taxi November Victor Mike.
Roger, Cinema, go to 1431 solo.
Prossiga.
Pode iniciar o táxi Alfa Bravo, monitora lá quando pronto, frequência da torre no 18 decimal 7.
Alfa Bravo 187, quando lá. Valeu.
Goiânia Ground, good evening.
Stand 6.
We are in from November, ready for start. We are at the stand center.
Stand by.
Alright.
Papa
insert departing 14.
Start. I'm sorry, start.
Delta 3 Alpha.
Cruise call for taxi.
Hey, start is approved real car 1 ready for taxi.
What do we got? SBOT.
Solo boa, tá 365, tá no ponto de espera. Pode monitorar a torre?
And then Sao Paulo 17 right.
Acima, eu acho que eu já tinha te passado, mas sem problema. 118
X-ray 17 right.
Obrigado, até a próxima.
That's DOS 1 Alpha. Good lot.
Gente, aguarde.
And approach is via.
Goiânia Ground, left hand, cam 444, got the north terminal with Bravo, waiting for
Hmm. Alright, bear with me here, guys.
424.
That'll be, try to look at this.
Paulo Goiânia, boa noite, 3095, pushback sentiment.
Oh, nice. San Fran. Very nice, man. You're flying the, 838, I guess. Alright, so that takes us down to Ludwig.
Pode prosseguir o táxi Alfa Bravo.
So let's look at that again. That's X-ray Ludwig. There you go. Good stuff.
ainda sofre.
Alright, so that's going to be approach via Ludwig. Yeah, we'll clear that. Awesome. Alright. Load the aircraft. I'm going to do fast here. A little bit delayed. Go instant. Set to pick 2 and cross check. 52.4, 27.3.
November 707 Victor.
And 5.7 on a block. Cross check, good.
Hold shot Bravo 14 Alpha November 707 Victor Mike.
runway 14, dry, we'll sync the final, sync the weather, and we'll calculate. 25, 26, 29.
Afirmo, tá começando a liberar novamente. Papai Romeu recolher uma Oscar.
25, 26, 29, 7,000 to 1.273, 3350. Wait a minute. 3950 across the board.
request is spot up. Para description, go for taxi. New India Delta. Roger.
Alright, I guess we can go ahead and get our clearance. So to switch over to my side stick here.
303, solo.
303?
Tá pronto para o pushback, acionamento?
Afirma.
Aprovado, me chama para táxi.
Vai fazer o pushback acionamento, vai chamar o táxi 303. Vamos lá.
I have issues with my...
Valeu, abração.
Let's see what's going on.
O solo, o Gol 1489 tá pronto pro pushback, acionamento.
Se a gente mantém em posição no 489 da Gol.
V-Pilot is not recognizing my button. Really weird. Okay, let me try to close and do this again.
São Goiânia, 559 com visão de um Citation 750, posso seguir na retaguarda da aeronáutica?
Close it and reopen. Hopefully that'll fix it. That's a first. It's never happened to me. Not sure what's going on. Do not want to use my yoke on an Airbus. Alright, let's try that. I can't get the can't get it to recognize my there you go, I got it. Restart did the trick. It wasn't recognizing my
Papa Lima India Delta taxi. Approve call as
PTT button.
call me on
It's good now.
Bravo taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Yeah.
Pode clear to taxi
Sucks.
Alpha Bravo, hold short
So good, though.
14, you call Bravo.
Flood integrated. Alright,
Bravo
awesome.
424, going around.
We're ready, Cam 424.
424, pushback approved, call for taxi.
Alright, what do we have here? Bravo, still Bravo. Good delivery, good evening, 10-4 Charlie Juliet. With information Bravo, I'd like to request clearance to Sao Paulo, please.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, are you ready for copy?
If I'm good.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, you're clear to Sao Paulo going as via the $3 Alpha departure as spot tradition as this file. Departure running is going to be 14, flight level 380, squawking 4257.
Second, the squawk for Charlie Juliet.
For Charlie Juliet, squawking 4257.
Clear destination as file, Delta 3 Alpha as spot tradition, runway 14, flight level 1, correction, 380 and 5257 on a box for Charlie Juliet.
Time for Charlie Juliet, we're back correct. Contact Goiânia runway 121.7 when ready for pushing start. Good day.
We'll go. Have a good day for Charlie Juliet. Bye-bye. Alright, 5257, no initial 380. We'll just look at the SID. So you got anything to note there? Day log restricted to, we gotta go straight in flight level 080.
Tráfego Goiânia desconectando. Por favor, contate solo Goiânia 122.7, você está precisando de uma autorização de voo. All stations,
mantém a posição, aguarde o tráfego da TAM, sua frente ainda não pediu, tá?
78.
Aguardarei aqui a sua autorização. A Bianca 5533. Ajuda para o táxi, TAM 3103.
Certeza 3103, taxi via Lima, esquerda naquilo, me chama na
Alright, let's get
Juliette.
it before we start here.
Juliette, me chama na Fox quando pronto, barra dona 4.
Copy, prep. Before start, parking brake is set.
Vai taxiar
Vehicle speeds and thrust are set
esquerda
25, 26, 29, top 1.2.
Depois a Juliette vai chamar no ponto de espera
Duration
da
7,000, 3950 across the board
pista no 4,
for
o TAM 3103.
flex 73. Windows, our doors are closed, and our beacon is coming on.
Afirma, o chance autorizado estava te chamando aí, comando, mas sem problema, pode seguir o táxi, me chama na Bravo quando pronto.
Desculpa, eu tava trocando aqui o fone.
Set our IBU.
Sem problema, tá em casa. Papa Lima India Delta, monitor 118.7, see ya.
Try to see here. I'm gonna push
Papa Lima India Delta, Goiânia ground.
over there, I guess.
Lima India Delta. 118.7, see ya.
118.7, see you, thank you for sub.
Papa Romeo Eco Lima Oscar, monitora a frequência da torre 118.7, boa.
Paulo Goiânia, muito boa noite. Gol 1986 está no gate número 1 e solicita acionamento.
Andre, how are you, man?
Aguarde o Avianca 5538, táxi.
Doing well. One step at a time.
Juliette, me chama na Fox quando pronto, barra Leono 4.
Ready to kick in the APU
Avianca
gen.
5538.
There you go.
Avianca 5538.
We're live.
Taxi via Lima, Kilo, Juliette, me chama na Fox quando pronto, barra Leono 4.
Taxi via Lima, Kilo, Juliette, te chamo quando estiver na Foxtrot.
Correto, 0953095 da TAM. Puxa, aciona, me chama quando pronto pro táxi.
Autorizado para estacionamento, chama pronto táxi, tá 3095.
Ground, good evening. 10-4 Charlie Jeanette. We have information Bravo. We're stand 6, requesting push and start.
Alright, detained by. Gol 1986, solo.
Gol 964.
Cópia? Você já fez cópia ou não? Você tinha pedido pushback?
Sim, pushback, pronto para pushback acionamento.
Ah, tá. Seguinte, o no 986 da Gol tem visual no tráfego da TAM. Tá puxando no gate 19 aí, sua direita. Consegue puxar simultâneo, encurtando o pushback.
Eu prefiro que ele passe para as correntes e depois eu faço o pushback acionamento.
Manter posição então, o 986 da Gol.
Manter posição com 96.
Solo Goiânia, boa noite, tá 3094, tá aceitando instruções. Prosseguindo 489.
Pushback, acionamento aprovado, me chama pro táxi.
Chamará para o táxi, Gol 1489. Solo Goiânia, boa noite, tá 3094, tá aceitando instruções.
Tá 3094, buenas. Táxi, continua o táxi à frente, Tango Lima, me chama antes de um tráfego da TAM que tá puxando.
A gente vai ficar até o tráfego, tá autorizado em frente, Tango Lima, tá 3094.
Aqui,
Paulo, 4765 para push.
Tá, Tami, informa quando tiver o visual do tráfego e mantém posição quando tiver visual.
Paulo, TAM 4765 para push.
Afirma e te chamar agora, TAM 4765, puxa ação na cota direita e me chama táxi.
Táxi rápido, chegando com a direita, já táxi 4, acho que é 5.
A nice line of aircraft. For takeoff. On this side, there's 7 aircraft.
Monitora a frequência da torre no 18.7, boa.
Monitora 18.7 a torre, então 3103, valeu.
Comfort, Charlie Juliet, Goiânia ground.
Right, report Charlie Juliet.
Pushback and start approved, go for taxi. Eyes clock, please, 4257.
4257 for Charlie Jet, push start, we'll call for taxi.
Eagle 55 no 9, follow. Stand by. Oh, Eagle 55 no 9, follow.
Alright. I'm gonna mute myself for this. The sound's changed a little bit. I think it's worth listening.
The traffic calling, say again, please.
Going to 737 request IVAR the with information Bravo.
A Bianca esperando não poder correr ali outro palavra. Consiga. Obrigado.
Before April, that's right.
Could you confirm maintain before Charlie? And that's up to hangars.
Tripulação.
If you taxi via hangars, call me before April 1.
Okay, Roger. That's up to via hangars and we will call.
Atenção, por favor. Apresentaremos agora as informações de segurança para este avião. Observe atentamente os letreiros e avisos luminosos, assim como as instruções dadas pela tripulação. Equipamentos eletrônicos podem ser utilizados apenas em modo avião. Equipamentos que não possuam essa função devem ser desligados. Caso algum pertence fique preso entre os assentos, antes de tirá-lo ou mover o assento, nos avise que iremos segurança. Para isso, una as pontas e ajuste ao corpo. Para abri-lo, puxe a parte superior. Recomendamos manter o cinto de segurança afivelado. Desligado. É proibido fumar a bordo, inclusive cigarros eletrônicos. Manipular os detectores de fumaça dos lavatórios é proibido por lei. Para a decolagem, sua poltrona deve permanecer na posição vertical, a mesa recolhida e travada, e a bagagem de mão no compartimento superior ou embaixo da poltrona à sua frente. Esta aeronave possui 8 saídas de emergência, 2 na parte dianteira, 4 na parte central e 2 na parte traseira. As luzes de emergência indicam as saídas. Localizem a saída mais próxima, que poderá estar atrás de vocês. Se a cabine perder pressão, mas oxigênio cairão automaticamente acima do seu assento. Puxe a máscara, coloque-a sobre o nariz e a boca, ajuste o elástico em volta da sua cabeça e respire normalmente. Coloque a máscara primeiro em você, antes de ajudar crianças ou outras pessoas. A flutuação está indicada à sua frente, podendo ser o seu próprio assento ou um colete. A aeronave está equipada com um colete salva-vidas que está localizado embaixo do seu assento. Retire-o da embalagem, passe-o sobre a cabeça, prenda as alças na frente e ajuste-o na cintura. Ao sair do avião, infle o colete puxando a alça vermelha ou soprando pelo tubo. Essas e outras. Obrigado. You can find all this information in the safeguard located in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you. Caso haja despressurização da cabine e você estiver usando a máscara de proteção, retire-a antes de utilizar a máscara de oxigênio da aeronave. In the event of loss of cabin pressure, if you use a face mask, you must remove it before using the aircraft oxygen mask. Thank you.
Papa Sierra Sierra Uniform November, taxi ahead on April 1, turning right and turning left Alpha. Call me on Alpha.
Alright guys, I'm back.
Traffic is third traffic A319. Call me when visual.
Agora tá vai a
Good after start.
right and left on S3A. We will call
Sir Captain.
the traffic site.
Thank you.
Então 4765, chama a torre no 18.7, boa.
Good after start. ADS Alpha status is checked and clear. Pitch trim set 1.2 up, and rudder trim is neutral. So after start is complete, taxi flight controls. Going full left, neutral full right.
A firma tinha chamado também, não me respondeu, aí eu transferi, mas pode.
Down, neutral,
Problema,
right rudder, and left rudder.
Altitude 701, you are clear to Charlie Echo Lima. Then as filed, flight level 400.
Wait a minute.
Depart 3 runway 14 via the log 3
Not
Alpha.
sure why.
The Goiânia transition is clock 4246.
I'm not sure if they changed that.
Clear to Santiago, climb, cruising altitude.
Does.
flight level 400,
Alright, we might need to do calibration
4246.
again.
Standard instrument departure Delog 3 Alpha, Lanchile 701.
Chile 701, read back is correct, call me forward, push back and start. Papa Sierra, Sierra Uniform November, maintain, hold short, please.
Sierra November, yeah, it's from November, on Alpha behind the trap that just need a pushback.
If you maintain, hold short, please. O 3095 da TAM monitorão no 18.7, Buenas.
Looking good to me. Did not have that issue earlier today.
3095 da TAM, copiou?
Getting good readings on air, so I'm not sure what's up with that.
Sun Chile 701, request pushing, start gate 3.
Stand by. The 3095 solo. Turn for Charlie Juliet, so Goiânia ground.
Ready to taxi for Charlie Juliet.
Roger, taxi via Alpha and Bravo. On Bravo, you can monitor the 118.70.
Alpha Bravo, switch over on Bravo 18.7 for Charlie Juliet. Thank you, bye-bye.
Veículo 55 no 2, solo.
55 no 2.
Tem chamado pro táxi?
Pro táxi.
Sente, táxi via Alfa Bravo, me chama a torre lá, ou no 8.7, pô.
Alfa Bravo vai chamar a torre no 8.7, pô, até a próxima.
Paulo, Goiânia, voo 193 está com
taxi ahead. On Alpha and Bravo, follow the Eagle traffic. Follow, please.
Paulo, Goiânia, voo 193 está com táxi.
Quando 986, taxia via Lima, Kilo, Juliette, Foxtrot, me chama da Foxtrot. Quando pronto na barra do 4.
Táxi via Lima, Kilo, Juliette, até o ponto perto da Foxtrot, voo 193.
I see where the issue is.
When ground the series from the river, are we able to follow the traffic on Alpha?
Wait for that ahead. Alpha
do it again.
Bravo. Follow the traffic
Awesome.
and on Bravo,
Normal now.
you can monitor 118.7. See you.
Roger, follow the traffic on Bravo, monitor 118.70. Bye-bye, thank you.
On up, take off, runway 14. Very good to go on there. And what do we got? TCAS and VAX. So we've got 7,500. We do back soft once we line up.
Papa Sierra Romeo, Delta Romeo, Goiânia, autorizado, plano. A rota do plano de voo 400. Decola Pitão 4.
38.
Alright, awesome.
Alinha e mantenha.
And our departure is going to be 2945 with Annapolis control 2945.
5508 para do solo, se encontrou em Anápolis, frequência 129.451, voo também.
2945, segura graça.
Let's see. Got 4 aircraft in front of me on this side, and then there's another. Looks like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other side. Yeah.
Avianca 5538, pista no 4, autorizada a decolagem, vento 17, 0 graus, 06 knots, altímetro 02.
Autorizada a decolar pista 14, Avianca 5538.
Get some screenshots here of these guys. Thank you, Solidarity. Thank you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Papa Lima, India Delta, the approach request me to change your departure. There is more traffic. Number 5 for departure right now.
equipamento do Alemão.
Após passagem de aeronave,
Faz o mesmo da Alemão, faz o mesmo.
fora do solo, sistema controle Anápolis, frequência 129.45.
Olha, 445, obrigado, já, mano.
No 489, Torre Goiânia.
Prossigo no 489 à escuta.
No 489, pista 114, ali mantém.
Ali mantém no 4, gol no 489.
Da torre, eu vou me ausentar por 1 minuto e meio no máximo da missão. For aircraft station, I will be away for 1.5 minutes. Até amanhã. Valeu, viu, Darlan? Qualquer coisa mais,
não secularizar,
Corrigando é bom critério para decolagem do aeródromo.
No princípio 9 é que foi imposto uma restrição ao tráfego na Bravo por conta da performance. Ele vai ser o próximo após o trânsito. E aí eu já começo a liberar o pessoal da Bravo.
Eu subi na aeronave que eu estava 3 atrás ali, ia decolar. Obrigado pela informação.
É que as duas aeronaves para frente têm a performance menor, ou pelo menos o último que a Delta foi imposto da restrição. Aí o controlador do objetivo para passar aqui está na Foxtrot primeiro e depois o limite da Delta.
Obrigado.
Probably numbers 6 or 5 right now. 5 or 6.
Papa Romeo, Echo, Lima, Oscar, running 14, cleared for takeoff, wind 160 degrees at 5 knots, QNH 1021.
Autorizando a decolagem, pistão no 4, Papa Romeo, clima ótimo.
No 5519, após a passagem do tráfego iniciando a rolagem de pista no 4, autorizado a alinhar e manter pista no 4.
A rolagem, autorizada a manter de 59.
Papa Romeo, Echo, Lima, Oscar, pronto, removi a sua tag em inglês, perdão. Fora do solo, sistema controle Anápolis, frequência 129.45, bom voo, até mais.
12945, grato pelo serviço, até a próxima, Eco Lima ótimo.
All right. Looks like we're back here. Okay, let me pull that up. Gotta restart the sim. Hope for the best. Yes, absolutely, they are. Really unusual for, so the rotor pedals, as soon as I press the rotor pedals lightly, it goes only halfway over, so it really doesn't make sense, and I'm not sure why. So they really are very unusual. So so it looks like we'll give it a minute. Hopefully it will work out good now. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can find a A better stand. No way that I don't need to do pushback, none of that stuff. I would start with the engine and already started. I'm just gonna be out of the way and then go from there. So let's see. Which spots can we achieve that? So it looks like stand number... eight or 7. I'll try stand 7. 7 is basically one of those you swing around. So we'll do that. And it's got enough space for, I mean, it won't be blocking nobody. Kinda sucks, but nothing we can do about it. Okay, let's see here. So we probably lost about 3 or 4 spots. So probably gonna end up losing about 3 or 4 spots on the line. Maybe a little more. So we'll figure something out. Pretty busy. This guy's got pretty busy. Should be back now. It does. It's the 3rd time. Thanks, Biggs. Yeah. This will be the 3rd time I'm restarting today. from this point on should be quick. Alright, so we're gonna load up stand 8. And it should be quick. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, once it load up, I'm gonna just focus and chop, chop, chop. I'll get this plane up and running in quick. And I'm gonna do state. I'm gonna load it in let's see, APU state, APU running state. That way, I just need to set up the aircraft, flight plan, all that good stuff, and make sure the clearance is still valid. I don't think 2-1. Let's see, delivery is not up anymore. So it's gonna be actually not even tower is not up anymore. So it's gonna be just straight up tower 18-7. Kind of sucks. It's like at the back end of the event. Fly the caravan. I'll definitely not make it in there. Just fly the caravan. Yeah. If I had departed like early on in the event, not even early on in the event, I wouldn't make it with the caravan. Would not get there in less than 2 hours. PDC? No. I wish. No PDC over email. Email. That's a good question. I'm not sure. It's a good question. Good trick question. It would be nice to get a PDC over text message on your phone. Well, at least with the Fenix, I can kind of load everything really, really quick. Numbers, performance, everything. So. And I'm going to assume I already did all the fire tests and all the, you know, light tests and stuff. So. That'll be cool. Text and email. Nice. Very nice. Crazy how far ahead we've gotten in the last, I want to say 10 to 20 years. There you go. Now it's loading in. I can tell because the sound changes a little bit. Oh man, it's gonna end up taking a lot longer than I expected. Hopefully we'll get ATC all the way. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 aircraft on the ground. We'll definitely be ready before those 10 depart. Recleared? Yeah. I think it's gonna just say it's valid just because it's, and I got everything. I got my squawk codes and all that stuff. So... Alright, so that was stand 8. If I can't load into 8, I'm gonna load into 1. There, so I'll load into 1. And then I'll swing the aircraft around. Wait, are these... I can't really see. I know these are. I'll just load it on there. There's nobody in there anyways. Okay, now I'll log it into vPilot. Not yet. Here you go. Fenix loading. They inserted like some, although the A319 would descend more easily than the A320, it will be harder to slow down once fully configured on the approach. Interesting. Descends more easily. Oh, it makes sense, I think. It epitomizes the term, it's not how big. Yeah, I can't keep up. Alright. Let's flip the aircraft over. Minor. Yeah. Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna move the clock back 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. And we're gonna do this. There's no wait, but that's okay. Alright, awesome. We're gonna do the state loading. Panel states. We're gonna do turnaround with APU activate. Coordinate. Yeah, I know. Smiths. Okay, that's imported. This is all good to go. We'll assume always good because we already checked. That's an auto. That's coming on. And it's running. We are aligned. Gonna do constraint. 80 nav. VOR, VOR. VOR, VOR. 8. And uncage. Now let's go back out here and mass imbalance. Load instant. ATC, AOC, initialize, meet request, do full cycle on the controls, 18.7 on a frequency, that's good to go. Initialize, Tango Alpha Mike for Charlie Juliet, and we've got 100, and that was 380/-53. Wind, we get the winds 18.7. I know that the Fenix doesn't like me to rush too much, so I'm gonna work with only one Mach 2 while I set the rest of the stuff. Set and 2945.
Torre Goiânia boa, é o azul 4552, está na posição 20, está pronto para São Paulo no 300, está sempre da Charlie, protocolo.
Yeah, we don't have Charlie. We'll get Charlie.
4552, autorizado São Paulo com Goiânia, nível de voo 380. Tem o turno 4, perfil prédio da log 3 alfa, consideração guias, pode. Acione o código transponder 4235, frequência de decolagem, controle Anápolis, frequência 129.45 poder.
Tonight for 518.7, we're good to go on there.
Autorizado para São Paulo
4257.
4, autorizado da log 3 alfa, contrações de bode, 4 transponder 4235. E o código PP é o 12945.
Do 4552. 452, retificando com o Brasil Transponder 4231.
4231, o Azul Fenix.
Alright, good evening, 10-4 Charlie Jet. We have Charlie. Just want to double check if our clearance is still valid. Our sim crashed.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, A-form, you can taxi via Alpha Bravo, hold short running 14.
Well, Coach, see the engine start. We'll be on our way shortly for Charlie Jet.
All good. Azul 4552, esquadrilhamento correto, já pronto para o estacionamento.
Tá pronto para o estacionamento, 452.
Azul 4552 autorizado para o estacionamento e coração do tanque.
Vai reportar pronto, tá autorizado para o estacionamento.
Azul 2448, pista no 4, autorizado a decolagem, vento 160 graus, 059, estação 021. Autorizado a decolagem, pista no 4.
Sorry guys, I'm not gonna talk much. And yeah, we'll do that.
Goiânia, Azul. Azul 2205 está pronto no ponto de espera.
Azul 2207, pista no 4, a linha mantém.
Delta 3 Alpha, and I was
Ali mantém
S5,
o 2207, obrigado.
Sao Paulo. Keep an eye on there. Arrival.
Azul 24,
Top speed
48,
launch. 1617 right.
Controle Anápolis, frequência 29,45, valeu, até mais.
With lot would be lot V.
Obrigado pelo controle, até a próxima.
Valeu, até mais.
Good start to start 2. You already cleared us for the taxi, and I'm just gonna make it easier. Get it ready to go. Let's just do flight control check.
Goiânia, uma boa para passear mais forte no mês, está pronto no ponto de espera da 194.
Terra Mike Fox Romeo, boa Torre Goiânia, o senhor é o próximo.
Up 0.9.
Tá firme quente o Mike Fox Romeo.
There we got full left. Control.
Good evening,
Right.
Tower. Latam 3617. Requesting IVAR clearance down to Sao Paulo. Solid permission, Charlie on board.
Sure. Right, rudder.
3617, I'm going to amend your flight plan. Do you prefer flight level 340 or 360?
340 will be better
Start.
for us, Latam 3617.
I just waited for.
Charm clear Sao Paulo, flight level 340.
There you go, good to go.
Runway.
Alright, ready to taxi. We're out of here.
Departure is bot transition, squawk 4236. After departure, contact Annapolis Control.
Just make sure I got all the ground equipment out of the way. Chops and cones, forward stairs.
Roger, we're clear to Sao Paulo, amended
and we're out.
340 departure, Delta 3 Alpha departure, runway 14, squawk 4236, and departure frequency 129.450, and transition will be FDOT for Latam 3617.
ADIC can switch trim, rudder trim before takeoff.
Roger, we'll call you for Latam 3617.
Is good outer brakes, max. We're ready.
Goiânia, deu uma falha na comunicação.
Azul 2207, afirmo. O controle acabou de autorizar. Pistão 4, autorizado de decolagem, vento 170 graus, 059.
Flight control select setting, radar predictive wind shear, engine mode selector, norm, EKIP memo takeoff, no blue. We're ready. Takeoff runway, we're gonna do backs off, and just like before. And TCAS are already TRA, so we're good to go.
traffic.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get that. Wait a minute. Awesome. You know what I just realized? A dude in a scenery made a... That's crazy.
2207 fora do sol, chama controle Anápolis, frequência no 2.45, bom voo, até mais.
Not too bad. Alright, let's see, what are we doing? Sure will, man. Plane spotting news, I like that. Strictly Bureau's there. Oh. I don't know. If I had my wild guess, no, but I don't know. Okay, I'll show you the plane spotting news. I'm going to show you the outside of the aircraft. That's us right there. It's like a classic livery for Sam. Good stuff. What's this sleigh here? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pull all the stuff that we had here before. We won't need that anymore. Just gonna do departure, and there we go. Here come S-Pod. Gotta go straight over date log at below flight level 080.
Papa Sierra Mike Fox Romeo, pista no 4, autorizada a decolagem, vento 170 graus, 05 knots, altimetro 021.
Autorizando a decolagem no 4, ajustando no 021 no Mike Fox Romeo.
No 5501, após passagem do tráfego, iniciando decolagem Y4, alinha e mantém.
Who's that? Let's see.
Pode repetir,
Visual com a aeronave iniciando decolagem Y4?
Imagina, visual.
Sim, após passagem, alinha e mantém Y4. Altimetrô 021.
Após passagem, alinha e mantém.
Alright, brakes release, let it roll.
Passear Mike Foxtrot Romeo, fora do solo, chama o controle Anápolis, frequência no 2.45, bom voo, até mais.
12945 pro Mike Fox Romeo, gás para correção, uma boa.
Okay. You're back. Hello, it's your captain. Thank you. Let's get these guys off. Awesome. So here's anybody arriving. Doesn't look like it. Mostly departures. try to get a quick screenshot here. Stay inside from now on. Let me clear out these messages. There'll be a load sheet. $52.4, 110.6. 28.6. 56, 55. We're good.
Alto 804, autorizado a decolagem, vento no 70 graus, 059, deixou altimetro 021.
Autorizado.
Poderia confirmar para o 407 posição de decolagem?
Foram 407, o senhor é o número 3 para decolagem.
Alright, so I think we're next.
Platform 3617, now we're having issues with our EFP, we'll be disconnecting.
For 617, all good, see ya. Have a nice one, mate.
See you.
I guess the number 2 now.
Fora do solo, chama o controle Anápolis de frequência no 29, decimal 45, bom voo.
294, tá?
pista no 4, Lima tem.
Lima tem pista no 4, 3097.
Now we're next. After this guy, sounds like it.
407, pista no 4, autorizada a decolagem, vento 170 graus, 059, sugestímetro 021.
021, decolagem autorizada, pista no 4, 3097.
No 407, pista no 4 ali, mano. Negativo, 3097, fora do solo, tem um controle Anápolis, frequência 121,45, valeu, Porfírio, abraço, até mais.
Próxima, querido, 12945, controle Anápolis, 3097.
No 407, ciência, aguarde. Foram 407, pista 14, autorizada a decolagem, vento 170 graus, 059, de altímetro 029.
Eu acho que isso é fácil, foi 0
Azul 4552, visual com a aeronave iniciando a decolagem, pista no 4.
Tá firme, tá visual, quando a aeronave.
Voo 4552, considere, perdão. Fort Charlie Juliet, running 14, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 14, approach line check.
Bom, 407 fora do sol, tem um controle Anápolis, frequência 129,45, bom voo, até mais.
Looks like we have to taxi all the way down. Oh, good.
Juliet running 14 clear for takeoff, wind 170 degrees at 5 knots, QNH from 0 to 1.
Yep, takeoff 14 for Charlie Juliet. Takeoff.
Ando 4552, agora sim, visual para a nave, iniciando decolagem, pistão 4.
Tá firme, tá visual, 452.
Stable.
Ando 4552, após a passagem, alinha e mantém, após.
Alinha e mantém após a passagem.
Flex 73 SRS.
Power Cater 55, Goiânia, type April 21 news, ramp 7, request IVAR Sao Paulo, destination off almost.
100 knots.
KLM 255, hello, Goiânia Tower, I'm not receiving a flight plan. Can you check if you sent it?
You want?
And,
Rotate.
go time, please.
Stand back,
Lots of rate. Here's coming up.
KLM 255, flat down on please.
Yeah, I'm still not receiving your flight plan, neither in VATSIM radar. Not really sure why.
Stop my alpha back.
Okay. 10-4 Charlie Juliet Airborne, contact Annapolis Control at 129.145 CA wall.
2945, thank you. Bye bye. For Charlie Juliet. Annapolis, good evening, time for Charlie Juliet, passing 4,900.
Delta 4 Charlie Juliet, Annapolis Control,
What's up,
data
speed check,
contact
what's
on
up?
departure, climb
Zero.
level 380, clear to fly direct to SBGO.
380 direct to spot for Charlie Juliet. Hey, Marinho, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Jason, thank you, man. Thank you. Marinho, thank you. It was awesome. That's just straight up. Alright, we start setting up for the arrival here.
No 407, chame Fenix Brasília, no 340, no voo.
Chama 340, 407,
Controle Anápolis, é o azul 4552.
Azul 4552, Florianópolis, está no radar na decolagem, suba para o nível de voo 380, autorizado para voar direto a slot.
Direto a slot, por 380, azul 4552.
Charlie, that's the X-ray 17 right, transition level 85. Okay, we're going as quickly as possible. 160 at 4. 10-7, 10-24. Billy. And our minimums are 272790. For us getting cruise. 57.0 to 2.8. 1.8 to 4.6. That's a 1.8, 55.2.
That's for Charlie Juliet, contact Brasilia Center, frequency 134, bye-bye.
Over to 134.2 for Charlie Juliet. Bye-bye, thank you.
A pleasure, I confirm the frequency 134,
340 for Charlie Jet. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Brazil, good evening. Time for Charlie Jet, passing 187-2380.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, Brazil Center, hello, climate info 380 and ident.
We'll come in at 380 ident for Charlie Juliet.
Papa Sierra November, weather percent.
Alright, cool, let's get back up there. 55.2
That's my same weather.
to medium. 3.
Liga 55 aeronave, chame controle São Paulo, 199.60, bom pouso.
Let me.
Obrigado.
Yeah, we're set to full. It's 790. It's okay. Yeah, that was cool, man. That was you guys got a lot very busy today. That was awesome. I'm gonna do a couple of screenshots here over.
399, autorizado direto pro Tilote.
Direto Tilote, então, 3099.
Inform Lima Delta, Charlie Alpha Lima. So that will be. Caldas Novas and Uberlândia. Beer Reservoir ahead of us.
Azul 2207, reposte número MAC. Gente, qual é o seu número MAC que está mantendo agora? Passear Mike Foxtrot o meu, mantenha Mike .78.
Vai manter ponto 78 o Mike Foxtrot.
Brasília, o azul 452, Azul 4552, boa noite, sempre Brasília, contatadaço, mantém nível 380, sem restrições, até a identificação. Vai subir, manter o 380, vai acionar a identificação. Azul 2207, mantenha a MAC ponto 78 ou superior. Sierra Uniform November contact São Paulo Control 119.60, we'll see.
119.60,
Tan 3099 para sequenciamento esquerda por 140.
Esquerda 140, 3099.
I agree. I think that would be super cool, Pigs. That's a good idea. Say, do they operate there? Let me see. That's a good idea. I'm looking it up now. Here's Mokulele. Mokulele Airlines.
Senior Control, 5 November Charlie Echo Tango.
That's cool. Mokulele's cool
5
too.
November Charlie Echo Tango, Brazil.
Call sign friendly.
5 November Bravo Charlie, excursion 5 November Charlie Echo Tango.
I'm gonna pull up here their
700
Rudy for this week.
to destination Lego.
Yeah, that's awesome. That'll be awesome.
5 November Charlie Echo Tango cleared file to Lagos level 390, running 16. Quebec 3 Alpha
Foxtrot, Delta Yankees are their ICAO.
4604. Squawk 4604, clear to destination as south, Cooper 3 Alpha departure.
Are they with Southern?
Charlie Tango. Reebok Quebec, report ready for taxi, start approved. Welcome, partner, about Charlie Tango.
There it is, found it.
756, desça 7.000 pés, QNH no 021.
That does look really, really cool. I'm going to pull up on the screen here. There you go. So that's basically, let's see what we got. That's Caravan. Between Kona and Waimea. Caravan as well. I guess looks like it's everything Caravan so far. It would be cool to do like pick up like an airframe, like one airframe, and then just do whatever they do with that airframe. So let's say, for example, if we get this one, and then we'll get the registration. And then go back to whatever it did. So Honolulu, Kainakakai, to Kahului, to Lanai, so on and so forth. That's nice. No idea where this is. Let's see. Yeah. This is a good one to do like on group flight. Like the 4CJ event? Yes, it's like, that's funny. I say it and then I look on the chat and then you're there saying exactly the same thing. That would be super cool. I just gotta look at... I was just gonna look at the operational constraints, ramp, and all that stuff, and then we can do it for sure. Do it on Sunday. Maybe Sunday would be a good day to do that. It'll be fun. And I miss flying the Caravan. It's so much fun to fly the Caravan. Black Square. Anyhow, when the cost index is high, the climb rate are lower. So it takes a little bit of time until we climb all the way up. Let me just check here. I want to see if my MSA is in there. So we've got, let's see what we got here. $5,700, 54, we'll end south, so we're within the 5,000. And then it will be 4,500 within 15 miles. For the MSA. And then let's go over the arrival first. I mean, you got plenty of time, but what do we got here? Make it smaller. Atigo. EGAG. Food lot. That's right over here. Top of the descent. Irema 200 to 240.
Brasil tem 3099, tá atingindo o ideal pra comer.
Tá 3099, o ideal desse mantém nível de voo 220.
And we've got, what else? Sierra Papa 109, followed by Dospy. And 096, 130 to 140. And Sierra Papa 097 at or above flight level 100. Iropu below 090 at or below 090. And then Lufty at or above 55,500. And it will be over to the ILS. It's a 4,007, so at or above 4,007, which is for Congonhas. It's kind of like not really at or above. You kind of already like established over here. It's pretty tight. 169 inbound. Over route to 4020. At 4020. 5.7. We got our approach speed at see 2025, so that's about 700 feet per minute on a descent. And then should we go mist, climb straight ahead to 5005. Maintain course 169 until passing 3,400, and then turn right direct Congo for holding. That's a direct inbound 349. Position is 8,000, position level 85, and it's on air.
Com 1986,
Awesome.
chame controle de São Paulo, 19,60, bom pouso.
And the minimums are in air 2790.
Chamar, controle São Paulo 129,60, bom 96.
Não, também
So
negativo, 1960.
Chamar controle São Paulo em 119,60, bom 96, obrigado, boa noite.
Cool.
Boa noite.
And then after landing, we'll land in 17 right. We've got, let me change this real quick.
Papa Sierra Romero, Hotel Romero, ideal desse mantém nível 220.
Oh dang it, it's something they're changed here. Where do we change it? Oh, here. SRS is gone. Not necessary anymore. 4491. Yeah, 61. Let's do 1500. Yeah, we're probably clear at India. So aim at India. Here, India Lima. Mike, over to the gates.
Azul 0756, pouso autorizado, pista 6, vento 250 graus, 5 knots.
Autorizado pouso não 6,
India Lima, Mike, get over to the gates. That's it. Whoa.
First November Charlie, Tango, requesting taxi.
5 November Charlie Echo Tango, QNH 1021, taxi via Sierra Charlie to holding point Alpha 0816.
Sierra Charlie, holding short, Alpha 0816.
Alright, that's giving me a Is that a
Papa Sierra Mike
2.5?
Foxtrot Romeo, autorizado direto Ultilote.
2.5.
Autoridade de Laércio, Ultilote, mais Portugal.
1.2. 55.9. 54.9.
Eagle 5501, autorizado direto dos ares.
Around the same.
Acima, prepare chegada Evral 1 Alfa, pista no 0 direita, Eagle 5501.
Evral no alto, 0 direito.
Wait, is it? It's probably coming from somewhere else, I guess. Or going someone else. Somewhere else.
Tanto 3099, chame controle São Paulo 119, decimal 60, bom pouso.
Oh yeah, he's going to
São Paulo 960, obrigado.
the other airport.
Pô.
Under 70 miles to our top of descent, so another 23 minutes.
Sente. Tanto 3097, autorizado direto Ultilote.
Am I giving it the direct?
3097, direto Ultilote, Brasil. Passei a Romeo, Delta Romeo para sequenciamento com esquerda por 100.
Esquerda 100, Romeo.
November Charlie, Echo Tango, ready for departure.
Farm November Charlie, Echo Tango, runway 16 V Alpha, line up 18.
16 V Alpha, line up 18, Charlie, Echo Tango.
Azul 07 tem encomenda e vê a próxima esquerda hotel, táxi autorizado de Alfa, Foxtrot 2 até o pátio, posição terceira, boa noite.
Táxi de Alfa, Foxtrot 2, posição a critério, boa noite, muito obrigado pelos 2.
Brasil, Azul 2448 a 10 milhas de área de Azul 2448, no ideal desse mantém nível 230.
Ideal desse mantém nível 230.
Romeo, Delta Romeo, retoma a navegação direto Sierra Papá 109.
Sierra Papá 109 direto.
Farm
November Charlie Echo Tango, runway 16 clear for takeoff, wind 250 degrees at 5 knots.
Runway 16 clear for takeoff, Fox November Charlie Echo Tango.
Curitiba agora, escuta, check de rádio.
Brasília, copia 45.
Foi encaminhado para essa frequência aqui, dizendo que seria cobertura de Curitiba.
Negativo, que é sempre Brasil, no 34.0. Comandante Romeu, chame controle São Paulo 11960, bom voo. Azul 2448 para sequenciamento de esquerda por 090.
Esquerda por 090.
Gol 1407 autorizado direto ultilote.
Direto ultilote por 1407.
Gol no 407, informe número MAC.
Oh, really? That's nice, Biggs.
Você consegue incrementar para o ponto 78?
Let me see. General chat. I'll look at it now.
Cato. Tempo maintain Mach .78 or less.
We maintain Mach 78 or less for Charlie Internet.
Brasília, o Papa Serra, Golf Serra, o meu está autorizado no ponto? Papa Sierra, Golf... Confirma a posição?
Oh.
Passou o tipo 1 na torre de pouco, já saiu do fantástico. Ah, sim, trocou o controle. Frequência aprovada, serviço dar encerrado, voo até a próxima. Grato, vambora. Papa November Charlie Echo Tango, ready contact for departure, climate team level 390. Clear direct to FPAD.
Time level 300, clear direct FPAD, 5 November Charlie Echo Tango.
Azul 2448, assuma navegação direto sem a Papá 109.
Assuma navegação direto Papá... Qual fica mesmo?
É Serra Papá 109.
Serra Papá 109,
Alright, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. I looked at them, pigs. It's funny that I was like, I should expect something like that from you. They're funny though. Very cool, pretty cool. I think you got your hand on the trigger there, ready to pick up mass images here and there. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, I need to figure out how to, yeah, I could implement that into the server. It's funny. You did it with pinpoint accuracy. It's funny.
2448, deixa eu manter nível 220.
Deixa eu manter 220.
Azul 2207 para sequenciamento, curva esquerda por 090.
Pro 090, Azul 2207, foco também de encher o CD.
Gente, desce bater nível 220, esquerda 090.
He's gonna
2207 copiou por 090.
squeeze me behind the goal. Nice.
090, 220,
Azul 2448, chame controle São Paulo, 196, bom ponto.
Controle São Paulo, 196. Obrigado pelo controle, até a próxima.
Oh, I see. I see. So you keep up. You pick up the last 30 seconds and you go from there. I see what you do. What you mean?
Está no ideal de descida.
Confirme quem está na descida?
O Mike Fox também.
Mike Fox chamei, desce mantém nível 220.
Desce para o 220, Mike Fox também.
Centro Brasília poderia repetir para o Tango Bravo Romeu?
Troca de frequência aprovada, subvencionário encerrado, está liberando a jurisdição, bom voo, até a próxima.
Unicom 2218, gráfico, boa noite, Tango Bravo Romeu.
Azul 2207, ação de navegação, Sierra Papá 109.
Sierra Papá 109, 2207.
To move the clock back 1 hour. I'm 87, so we're top of descent. We're ready to do our briefing. So we're good to go here. Climbing to 6,000, that's straight ahead on runway heading 169 to 3004, then a right turn, direct, wait a minute. Oh, I'm looking at the VOR. Yeah, that's it. 169, 5005, 3004, right turn, direct, Congo. If we do the VOR, kind of set up for both. I'm not sure I'll request because it's like you guys are probably closing. Keep the ILS a bit simple.
Brasília Centro, TAM 564.
TAM 564, Brasília, boa, subatente nível 340.
340 para TAM 564.
Azul 2207, chame o controle São Paulo 119, decimal 60, bom bom.
Chama na controle São Paulo, obrigado pelo controle, até a próxima.
Papa Sierra, Mike Foxtrot Romeo, curva esquerda por 080 para sequenciamento.
Esquerda 080, Mike Fox.
Oh, he's racketing them around.
Passamos Golf Oscar para livrando a jurisdição, sem velocidade errada, troca de frequência aprovada.
We'll probably get vectors too. Because we are merging in with that guy.
Desculpe, essa é a última mensagem para o Gelo Federal.
Pega aqui para o Golf Oscar Chat. Centro contra São Paulo, 96. Airport Charlie Juliet for taking turn right, heading 260.
Right, 260, upper left now.
Passear mais Foxtrot ao meio, estamos navegação sem a papá 109.
Yeah, it's gonna put me behind that guy. Nicole. Yes. 2,000 below.
5501 no Brasil.
They bring me over here.
5501 se mantém nível 190 via.
So at 10 miles, by the time I get there, it's going to be a good 15-20 miles out. It's right there. Brings in a same line, then on trails will be to our left. The wind's blowing south. Or southwest. Southeast actually. Yeah, just a little bit more.
Brasília, tá 3097, ideal.
Tá 3097, desça, mantém nível de voo 220.
220, tá 3097.
Indiano Liberal, agora tá liberando a jurisdição Brasília, troca de frequência aprovada, sem velocidade errada, até a próxima.
Gente, até mais, obrigado, Indiano Liberal.
Vou passear mais com os praxameiros, chamei controle São Paulo, 119, decimal 60, bom voo.
Hey, Bill. How are you, man?
Vai chamar a controle São Paulo 11960, por favor, nós estamos a voo mais rápido.
Coming up to 20 miles almost. Yeah, should get my heading now. Soon. Direct. I won't be direct, it'll be a heading for us, I guess. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it will be a direct.
Gol no 407, ideal, desce, mantém nível de voo 220. Airport Charlie Juliet, resume navigation direct to Uchilant.
Direct, good line for Charlie Juliet.
Eagle 5501, chame controle São Paulo 11960, bom voo.
São Paulo,
A319, chame controle São Paulo 1960, bom voo.
1960, boa noite, valeu, obrigado.
Boa.
Good 30 miles, they're top of the set. Be close to the danger zone? You are? What's going on? What danger zone are you talking about? Oh my god. Oof. Where was it? I wasn't following the events. That sucks, man. I didn't know about that.
Brasília, Azul 452 a 10 milhas do ideal.
That is crazy.
Azul 4552, ideal, se mantém nível de voo 220.
I'm looking at it now. You're in Honolulu, right?
Vai manter o nível de voo 220.
That's insane. Crazy. When was the last time you had one this bad? It's been a while, right? Oh yeah, I see 08 right. all red. That and pretty much they might get to all the GA part of the field, right? Wow. That is nuts. How can I track where it is now?
Quando 407 chama o controle São Paulo 1196011.
São Paulo 960, 407, fazendo até a próxima noite.
Sorry, man. That sucks. It really does. Alright, 7 miles here. Denver tells you ready for design.
Temper Charlie Juliet, set a maintain for level 220.
On a 220, Port Charlie Juliet. Gonna do he wants 78 or less. There you go. So the sun's gonna get darker and darker, so we'll do I did 15 minutes. We'll do another 15. I need that. I'll get our way back. That sucks. I mean, they probably have like a buffer zone too, right? Like, so you're not close to the yellow area. Yeah, we're doing A1. I'm gonna use speed brakes here.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, contact São Paulo Control 119.660, flight.
Over to São Paulo 196 for Charlie Jet. Thanks, Hopper. See ya.
See you, flight.
Missões, autorizado voar Nibru.
Oh, I haven't talked to him in a while.
Afirmo 230 até 3122. Mínima limpa, 180, Gona 407, controle ciente.
Sabella Bridge, good evening, 10-4, Charlie Jet passing 226 out of 220.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, São Paulo Control squawk guidance reduced to the minimum clean speed to enable report which speed will maintain. Descent to V, start to flight level 110, expect ILS X-ray approach runway 17 right.
Out of 110 will reduce to minimum clean and report to ILS X-ray 17 right for Charlie Jet.
TAM 3097, complete redução para 180 nós, desça para 5500 pés com ajuste 1024.
024, 5500 pés, confirma a velocidade 180 nós.
Afirmo, TAM 3097.
20 em redução, TAM 3097.
Mag Fox Romeo, desça para 4700 pés, ajuste 1024, autorizado LS X-ray 17 direito.
Descer para 4600, velocidade 1024, autorizando o segmento do X-ray da 1 direito, mais próximo.
Coro 0 no 1, velocidade de aproximação final, Torre São Paulo 2715, bom pouso.
2715, obrigado, beleza.
TAM 3097, autorizado Gersul.
Autorizado Gersul, tá 3097.
TAM 4 Charlie Juliet, vectors for sequence, turn right heading 220.
Right, 220 for Charlie Jet.
Gona 407, desça para 7000 pés com ajuste 1024.
024, 77 pés do 407.
Mike Fox Romeo, pode incrementar para 180, mantenha 180 até Gersul.
Vai manter 180 até Gersul, mais
Controle São Paulo, boa noite, azul 4552.
Azul 4552, controle São Paulo, boa noite, acione identificação.
Garantir a sua segurança e
Desça
dos
via
passageiros.
chegada DOF no Alfa, para o nível de voo 10. Aguarde o ILS X-ray da pista no 7 direito.
Também pedimos que desligue e guarde os
Acionar a
computadores. Dispositivos pequenos
vai
devem ser
programar
segurados.
top no alfa, chegada e aguarda o LS da 17.
Complete LS Yankee no 0 direita, chame torre 13275, tem um bom pouso. Boa noite. Gono 407, é autorizado Gersul.
Depot Charlie Jet at 210 knots.
210 knots, thank you, Sam. TAM 4 Charlie Juliet, reclear descend and maintain altitude 8,000 feet, QNH is 1024.
Down at 8,000, 1024 for Charlie Jet.
Azul 4552, foi direto Iropo.
Direto Iropo, Azul 45.
Nah, that sucks.
Mike Fox Romeo, velocidade de aproximação final, complete LSX na sede direita, chame torre 2715 com pouso.
Para chamar Torre São Paulo em 12715, graças pela coordenação agora.
Tá 3097, desça para 5200 pés, com referências visuais 4700 pés, autorizado LSX na sede direita, mantenha 180 nós até localizador.
Cente 5200 pés, com referências desce para 4700 pés, mantém 180 nós até interceptar, autorizado LS, só 3097.
Cotejamento correto. That's for Charlie Juliet, resume navigation, fly direct to Jersey, reduce and maintain speed to 180 knots.
Alright, gears to 180 knots for Charlie Juliet. Let's go. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Speed brakes again. Gotta put 50%.
Azul 4552, reduza para 220 nós, voe direto Gersul, desça para o nível de voo 090.
Vai reduzir para 220, direto Gersul e descer para o 090, o Azul 45.
Gol no 407, desça para 5500 pés. QNH no 024.
Desça 5500, QNH no 024.
RS sets seatbelts are on. Minimum set 2790.
Maintain speed 180 knots.
Indicating now 180 for Charlie Juliet.
Thank you.
Minimum 279er. 0. Auto brakes set to medium and engine mode selector norm. For checklist complete. I'll leave the speed brakes still at half.
Da 3097, reduz e mantenha 170 nós agora até mais próximo de Uruta.
Sente, reduz para 170 nós mais próximo de Europa.
Oh, sorry guys. Let me see what's going on here. Try to fix that.
Tá cumprindo o perfil de saída.
3056, boa noite, contato radar decolagem, suba para o nível de voo 300, voe direto sobe.
Ghost. That's funny.
Direto sobe, tá acende ao 300, 3056, boa.
There you go. We're back. Thanks, Biggs. That's been happening. Still living out about 2,800 above. left here.
Da 3097, complete LSX 17 direito, chame torre 2715, bom pouso.
Completo, chama a torre no 2715, valeu Pablinho, controle mecânico.
Olha. Gol no 407, desça para 4700 pés com referências visuais.
Do have the airport in sight.
X-ray, pistão no 7 direito.
So a screenshot here.
For Charlie Juliet, clear descend and maintain altitude 5,500 feet, QNH 1024.
Down to 5,500, 1024, for Charlie Juliet. Speak check, flaps 2.
Azul 4552, reduza para 2009.
Vai reduzir para 2009, azul 45.
Azul 4552, reautorizado descida para 7.000 pés com ajuste no 024.
Está autorizado descida para 7.000 pés, no 024, 4552.
Gol no 407, velocidade de aproximação final, chame torre São Paulo, 2715, bom pouso.
2715, valeu, até a próxima, no 407.
Põe a velocidade de aproximação final, ok?
Velocidade de aproximação final, 407.
Top 4 Charlie Juliet, under VMC, descend to 4,700 feet, clear for the LS X-ray approach, runway 17 right.
Down to 4,700 VMC, clear LS X-ray 17 right for Charlie Juliet. Smart. Very smart. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3.
Tá 4, corrija azul 4552, reduza para 1809.
1809, azul 455.
Tá 3056, serviço radar está encerrado, livrando o terminal São Paulo, troca de frequência aprovada, bom voo.
A coordenar na frequência livre a partir de agora 3056, grato pelo excelentíssimo controle de tempo. Boa noite, até a próxima.
Obrigado, até. Azul 4552, desça para 5200 pés, aguarde autorização do procedimento.
5200 pés e vai aguardar a autorização.
Checked. speed out, sir. Stay inside now.
Então, for Charlie Juliet, reduce the final approach speed, contact the tower frequency 125, correction 127.15.
Over to 12715, final approach speed for Charlie Juliet. Thanks for the seat, bye-bye.
My pleasure, bye-bye. Azul 4552 com referências visuais, desça para 4700 pés, autorizado, e LS permitido no 7 direito.
And over to tower.
Com referências visuais.
It's about good evening, 10-4 Charlie Juliet is on ELS 17 right.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, São Paulo Tower, hello sir. Continue approach running 17 right and level landing, wind 130 degrees, 3 knots.
Continue approach for Charlie Juliet.
For Charlie Juliet, running 17 right, but land.
Clear to land 17 right for Charlie Juliet. Coming up 1000. Our pilot's coming off. A little bit more shallow. Slightly shallow. Checked.
Hundred above.
Get around it.
300. Minimum.
Continue.
Flying slow. 40, 30, 20, retard. Drive.
Reverse screen. Brakes. Got locked in.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, welcome to São Paulo, locate right and contact São Paulo ground frequency 121.9er. Along.
Move it, get right, 219er for Charlie Juliet. Bye-bye, thank you.
Good day.
Salve Congonhas, é o azul 4552 na final. Salve 7, tá direito.
Azul 4552 para São Paulo, uma boa noite. Pouso autorizado na 7 direita, vento não 0 graus, 039.
Pouso autorizado na 7 direita, Kenelmo.
Ground, good evening. 10-4 Charlie, just coming up on Lima.
10-4 Charlie Juliet, welcome to São Paulo. Taxi via Mike, position 15.
Over to Mike and step 15 for Charlie Jet. Thank you.
Thank you, welcome.
There's 16. Alright, let's try to get a screenshot of these guys landing. Ah. No texture for that one, unfortunately. My camera off. So we got one more coming up.
São Paulo, azul 452.
I don't know why that didn't load, that's weird.
São Paulo, alguma posição a critério?
Okay, he's got a Neo.
Então tá autorizado então a posição 16, o azul 4552.
Let me refresh here, the model matching.
Confirma a posição?
16.
16 por 4552.
Yeah, hopefully we'll fix it. There we go. And then the only thing I don't like is... It's super loud. FSLTL is super loud. So we'll get that shot from this guy. Finally made it. Nice.
Torre São Paulo, TAM 7382, próxima Girsu.
TAM 7382, uma boa, pouso autorizado no sete direita, vento no 30 grau, 039.
Livre pouso no 7 direita, TAM 7382.
Alright, looks like we got another mismatch on flight modeling. Yeah, he's flying a 737-800. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know why that's not loading. God, it sucks. Did it disconnect? Maybe he did. All right, awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye.